Today's question, and the last question I had lined up for this month: what impact has my spiritual journey had on my overall well-being? Wow. I like that question. It's had a big impact. And I also feel like it's barely even started in a lot of ways. The biggest one is just that I am much more accepting of myself and accepting of people and the world in general. Radical acceptance of things is the direction I feel I've been moving in, and I'm not totally there. But man, I have lived a good portion of my life in some level of self-loathing. Or just like a lack of self-esteem, feelings of inadequacy, you know? And I've really just found my way toward accepting myself the way that I am. And it's a battle every single day. And I've come to realize that it's never just going to autocorrect. You know, it's never going to be permanently just stuck in that place. It's going to be a battle of every single day of choosing to look at myself and say, hey, you did whatever today. Maybe some great things, maybe some things that you're really ashamed of. And, you know, you're still complete. And you're still worthy, you're still whole, you're still enough. You're socially awkward sometimes. Cool, you're socially awkward and I still love you. You spent too much money on something you shouldn't have. Okay, you're bad with money today and I still love you. You got really angry today and were really insensitive with somebody or maybe outright hurt their feelings. Okay, you're insensitive sometimes and I still love you. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing from the past year. I love myself is something that I've said for some years, but I haven't really felt like I honestly meant it. And I'm still working on it. I'm still working on it. But it wouldn't have come about if it weren't for my taking the time to really look at some of these beliefs that I have about people and things and myself. And, you know, maybe challenge some of those thoughts that were lying underneath it all. And I love the love and acceptance of myself is so completely intertwined with the love and acceptance of people, as I've talked about. Like, it just goes back and forth, and one just continuously feeds the other. I find myself being unreasonable with people, and then I'm like, oh, but I'm still worthy at the end of the day. So maybe those people that were very unreasonable with me or whatever, maybe those people are still worthy too. And, you know, maybe see somebody acting unreasonably and just thinking, you know, maybe they're having a really tough time right now. And maybe they're still worthy of love and acceptance. And then the next time that I screw up in some way, it's easier to forgive myself over it. That's the biggest one. I mean, I could list a whole bunch of ways. I feel like I have more optimism in general just because of my spiritual practice. I'm realizing now, like, even if things aren't okay, like, I will still be okay at the end of all of it. In any given moment, I will be okay, even if I want my circumstances to change, even if things are very, very unfavorable. Sometimes. And by being okay with that, I'm way more able to just appreciate good things that come along, you know? If I can find some wonderful things to appreciate just in the times when I want to give up any sort of positivity or optimism, then I can find lots of great things in times that are great. But it's really hard to put it into words, what I've gained from spirituality. It's really, really hard to just like summarize it all. I can tell you it offers you a great deal, and it's like, I mean, I feel like maybe that's one of the great things about it, is that it's sort of beyond words. It's just a feeling that you have. And I like what I've read in a lot of spiritual texts is like, hey, we're describing all these great possibilities to you, and hey, don't forget to come see for yourself. You can listen to my wonderful experiences and, you know, feel inspired by it, feel good inside at the possibility. But hey, make sure that you make real that possibility. Because, by definition, it's possible.